I'm going to say this only once, yo. This is a concept that a lot of black people just don't understand, yo. I never say all black people are kings and queens. I would never say something that stupid. Some people don't deserve that title. If all black people were kings and queens, there would never been no fucking slavery. Are you stupid? Because if you have the pride of a king, you would never surrender. Remember Leonidas from 300? That's a king. Shaka Zulu? That was a king. Not everybody was built like Shaka. Cleopatra was not a queen. She never deserved the queenship. She was a sellout. And that's why Egypt got destroyed in the first place. That's how we got destroyed in the first place. Chasing after the white man. Certain people don't deserve that royalty. When it comes to people think they are royalty because they have a false sense of entitlement. There's too much of that already in the world. Every one of us have this false sense of privilege. We always thinking that we're privileged and we mess ourselves up. In life, you have to work hard for everything you get. Nothing's better than hard work. You cannot think about hard work if you're thinking that you're a king and a queen. You're thinking that you're entitled. You're thinking you're royalty. You're better than anyone else. And as a black person, that is a delusional fantasy mind state to have. Yes, you can feel like you work hard and you can enjoy things and feel like a queen and you deserve the respect of one. But you're not one. You could be something better than a queen. That's some European way of thinking. What is this brainwashing that I gotta get what white people have? Why can't you just be happy to be black and get the things you want? Because those are the things you want, the things you need. And stop trying to be like these Caucasians. That's why not every black person is a king or a queen. It's a very rare thing. That means you have a royal bloodline. That means not only you are a king, your father's a king, and the person before him is a king. So your great God, so that means that none of y'all is drug heads. None of y'all, all y'all. Come on, B. You're not that. Stop it. There is no black pride. That's why we're in trouble in the first place. I think this generation of people needs to be more culturally aware, talking about their woke. They are not awake. They are sleeping. They think that slavery, first of all, is hundreds of years ago. Slavery stopped 61 years ago. Segregation was mental slavery. Wake up. Did you say that? Who's saying that besides me? But y'all calling yourselves kings. Shut the fuck up. That's why there's so many black on black violence going on. Because you're sitting there thinking like you're a king and I'm a pauper. You have this false sense of entitlement. We cannot get along. That's another thing, that's another stupid ideology in the black community, that we're supposed to get along. That we need black unity. We do not need black unity. There has never, ever been black unity, ever. When has Africa ever been unified? Real talk. Not during the Nubian Empire, not the Egyptian Empire, not during Shaka Zulu, the Zulu Nation Empire. Africa was never meant to be united. Europe is not united. Asia is not united. The Americas is not united. So why do black people all of a sudden say, "Oh, we got to get united"? Do you think the Asians, do you think Japanese and Chinese say we're united? Ain't they both Asian? Wake the fuck up. You need personal pride where you come from first. They got DNA tests. Find out where you come from. What tribe do you belong to? What country you come from? I got a little more kind of sense of that because I'm a Jamaican. Most Jamaicans do. Most Caribbean people do. Second generation, because at least we have an island to say somewhere besides America. And then we can take the roof besides Jamaica. Where did you come from? Most Caribbeans and most Jamaicans is Nigerian. Learn it. Learn it. What's your ethnic breakdown? What's in your bloodline? You want to sit around and call you a king or queen, but you don't even know your bloodline. Stop blaming the white man. Okay, you got a couple $100, go find out. We all gonna find out what we are. And then you go back to the country, and that's how you get your reparations. You stole me from Africa. Where in Africa they stole you from? No, you can answer that question. You gotta worry about it. You can find out for yourself. Before you run around and say empress and call yourself king, find out where you come from. Because you don't know where you come from, you call yourself a king, you deserve to get slapped. Because you're an idiot. You could be somebody that's under me. I could be your king. So that's a lot of things that we have to do in our community that we have to change. It's a different awareness. You ain't got to take my word for it. But in reality, my word, what I'm saying, always happens. In reality, what I'm saying, it always happens. It's somebody that's in the black community that's going to go around feeling like they're entitled to somebody that's not going to be having it. What? You entitled? You even see it at the workplace. You working hard and he feels like he should goof off because he's entitled. Because he's black like you black. And we work the same job. We got the same position. But I got to bust my ass. But you want to live off of my work because you feel entitled. You feel like a king. Nah, nigga. And just like the workplace, y'all going to curse you out. And just like outside of the workplace, I'm going to curse you out. That's some bullshit. That's some false sense of entitlement and privilege. Every person running around, black communities feeling this privilege shit. It's like the young people feel like they have more privileges than the old people. They disrespect the elders. They haven't even lived them years. They haven't even gone through what they went through in life, but they feel like they have the privilege to act like they're an elder. That's what's going on. And some people who are elders acting like they have the privilege to talk to you, but you're not their mother or father. So you can't tell a stranger what to do. You see, there's a lot of privilege running around in the community, people that is misinformed about their position. Know your role. You understand? And that's what I thought going into the next year is. 2026, know your place. That's the motto. Know your place. Nothing else. Think about it. Know your place. That's all you got to do. Know your place. You're always going to survive. You're always going to get along. You're always going to get to the next step when you know your place. When you humble yourself. Know your place. You know your place in life. So I got to get what I got to get. I got to do the things I got to do because I know my place. And that's the focus that we have going on to the next year. Because this year is foolishness. Let all the foolishness of this year just go past. Let it go. It's about to end. Let it go. Ain't nothing good coming from this year. You see what Trump is doing? Let the year go. Okay, black people, let it go. Focus on next year. Get a new set of money. New set of goals. I know who I are. I know my place. 226, I know my place. If I was in last place, I want to be in a better position next year. I know my place. You understand? I take acknowledgement of everything. I'm being realistic. I know my place. Humble. Love y'all. Peace and love. Later.